Good morning, my friends. This morning I'm going to try something a little different. In the past, in the videos, I've been holding the camera with one hand and doing everything else with the other, which was quite an acrobatic feat. This may be a little more effective or a little less effective, but we're going to try it out anyway. This morning I want to show you just a few things. As I said before, I grow a lot of my food. This here are the sprouts that I had showed you before. This is the new batch. It's going to be coming out today. These are French lentils, and they make a beautiful, beautiful sprout that has a very distinctive flavor. Little sweet, very, very nice. This here, or these, are mung beans. These were just put down last night, and as you can probably see, they are starting to sprout, and these will get quite long, maybe 2 inches long, and this entire half-gallon bottle will be filled with mung bean sprouts. These are the sprouts that you'll find used in Asian cooking. If you go to a Chinese restaurant and you see sprouts in your chow mein, there'll be mung bean sprouts. These are delicious and nutritious. Now for one of the more difficult things to sprout, these are broccoli sprout seeds. And they need to be strained multiple times a day or else they get nasty. And they make little tiny delicate sprouts. And I'm trying them again after multiple attempts, some successful, some not, to get these things to sprout. And this is trial and error a lot. We have to set our intention on getting food into our bodies that is almost free, at the very least much less expensive than buying it at the local rip-off store. I won't mention their name. And so those are the three that are sprouting right now. I'll put them aside. And in the background, you're going to see my favorite almost free food, and that is wheatgrass. And this is ready. This is ready to be harvested. The first thing before you harvest anything is to have your appliances, your tools, properly prepared. And if it's a knife you're talking about, first of all, buy a good knife. This is a $120 Japanese chef's knife. It is a great knife. I've used it for a couple of years now. It's perfect. And get it steel. This steel came from my father's butcher shop, so this thing has got to be over 50 years old. And sharpen it. Now this is a sharp knife now, I promise you. You'll grab the wheatgrass, come down towards the bottom, and as you can see with a sharp knife, this just cuts right through. Deposit it in another container, and just carry on. Now some people, they cut it as they go along, and meaning that they'll cut enough for a shot of wheatgrass and they'll juice it. I find, and I've been told by Ann Wigmore and her people 20 years ago, that once this grass grows past a certain point, it starts losing its effectiveness. The same thing with sprouts. Once it's eaten up all of the food, it's no longer a baby sprout. It starts losing its essence, so to speak. Its life force. And so you want to catch these before they start turning yellow, before they get too mature. And so I'll harvest this entire patch. I'll put it in a Tupperware of sorts, and I'll store it in my refrigerator. This entire harvest will last me no more than a week. That's why as soon as I finish harvesting this, I'm going to put down another planting. So that's that's my little talk for today. I'll continue to harvest my wheatgrass, and I'll leave you with my blessings and wishes for good health and happiness, and may all of your suffering be removed. Goodbye, my friends.